Hey everyone, I'm Carrie for Virtual Bastion, and thank you for coming back for more Neverwinter. Yes, I'm here playing Neverwinter on the PlayStation 4 with the goal of getting my newest fighter, my Guardian fighter, Helkira, up to level 70, which is currently the game's level cap. So last time we reached level 50. Level 50. So yay for me. It means level 70 is not too far off. I thought I might celebrate here by opening another lockbox because I checked and I do have another key that I can open something with. Though, do I have any lockboxes? I do. I see them right there. So let's go ahead and open one. Ready? Excited? All right, let's see what's in it. Superior Stone of Enchanting, Major Dark Gifts Voucher, I don't know what that is, and a Training Runestone. A couple Training Runestones. Ooh. And trade bars, 4 trade bars. Okay. So that's exciting. I don't have any more keys, so I can't open anything else. What the heck is this? Major Dark Gifts Voucher. Deposit this voucher into your stronghold. Oh, so I have to be part of a guild for that to make any difference to me. I'll probably just end up saving that. But those training runestones. So I have some training runestones attached to my folks already, but they're rather low level. So I think what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to replace Rawls. So I called up Rawl because I sent Rupert away to train. All right, so let's give her a great big training runestone, and I'll do the same with Romek here. I'll get rid of the smaller one and give him a larger one, and then I'll probably sell that. So having those companions active will give me a little bit more of an XP boost, and I will be level 70 before I can count to 70. Okay, so last time in the game, I was working through quests in Icespire Peak, a very chilly and very icy level here. And we had just reached a new camp, and we have some new quests to take care of. We have to slay Hrimnir's hands, so 3 frost giants, and we have to find 5 Ice Hammer scout messages and destroy 3 ice spires. So all that's going to happen out here. And I don't think I've tried. I don't think I've had Rawl accompany me in this part of the... in somebody else has finished training in this section of the game. So that'll be good to... I was trying to get out of the way. Oh, what in the world stopped me? Oh, it's probably the wolf. Yeah, I don't think I've had Rawl with me in Icespire yet, so let's see how we do. I'll certainly benefit from her healing, if absolutely nothing else. Sorry, adjusting my mic. It's I was adjusting my mic as I was being thrown off my mount. And okay. Excellent, excellent. So up we go. And I wonder if these guys will feel like fight. I'm sure that they do. They just have to catch me first. Oh, and anyway, I got stuck anyway. So that's how it goes. Ain't that just the way? Just trying to get up a mountain and a bunch of ice trolls say, nope, we want to play. All right, so here we go. So here are the frozen statuary. The ice spires are kind of in the middle of this section here. So like here's one. We'll destroy that. Here's another. Ooh, this level looks rather empty. So I wonder if somebody's been through here recently. There's 3 ice spires. Because normally there's a frost giant over here. One of Hrimnir's hands. I'll have to go on. I'll have to continue up to see maybe if he respawns when I come back down. So in this second part up here is, well, once I get up there, and, oh, just no good. Wait. Who's that? Oh, more. Trying to get the wolves before they unleash their ice breath. That'll just knock you back crazy. Like crazy. Alright, so let's... Who in the world? Oh my gosh. Come on. Really? Just... You really want to live your life that way? Fine. Okay. Let's get the heck up this mountain. So the scout messages are up here. Oh, there's a frost giant. Jeez, maybe they're all three up here. So there are three of them, as the game said, or as Florin said. There are definitely three of them. And I have to be vigilant in bashing away. They aren't the easiest. Of course, it's not easy when there's other goblins hanging around here. Done. I killed a giant. Look at me. So one of Hrimnir's hands is down. Now there's usually another one up here too. Oh, here's a scout message, or a message that a scout left. That's one. So there are 5 of them around here. You just kind of have to look for them. There's 2. And here's a third one. Okay. I think it's directing me over to where another frost giant is supposed to be. But yes, I see that there is another player here, so I think they probably took care of the giant before I arrived. So I might just have to do some random dealing with mobs here. And hope that the frost giant comes back. Alright, well, we'll find the rest of the scout messages anyway. So we have to do that. There should be 2 more in here. Let's see. And there's 1. And that was it. Okay, good. That was it there. So now it's a matter of finding these other 2. So what I'm probably going to have to do is head back down the mountain to see if that the first frost giant reappeared. Is he down here anywhere? Huh. Yeah, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. So he just respawned. Like he should be at his marker. Where did he go? Okay. And take out the last one. I am just gonna, whatever is attacking me, I'm gonna head over here and attack this. I might as well. I might just use a daily power too to give me the extra help. Oh my goodness, it's 2 wolves, and I'm gonna have to probably use something to give me some extra health. Oh, that was painful. I can't even see where his health bar is because the stupid Marathrax line is in the way. Ugh. There we go. Oh, and I could send... Gosh, just go away, you silly little thing. Okay. So that's 2 of Hrimnir's hands done. Now we'll see if the third guy has respawned up this way. I mean, I see his markers up here, so... Oh, you are just wearing me thin, you little jerks. Come on. Who am I looking? There he is. I'm looking over Halvadar. And we can take care of him. See, his health bar is way up there, so it's hard for me to see what's what. If I mark him, and remember to use my whatever powers I have at my disposal. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So is that all? Yes. So let's head back down to Florin. Now I'll probably go ahead and send Rawl away for training. She is not too far from being done herself. Maybe I'll pull back Rain. Oh, you just... There are a lot of enemies in that, in the region here. So, let's see how many we can attract on our way down. The answer is probably all of them. But not all of them. Not all of them. Each and every one, thankfully. Okay. So here we go to turn in our stuff. Oh, is everybody wanting to fight? No. Oh, they were going to, but they gave up. Okay. 3 quests to turn in.
Messages from our scouts, eh? Good. Any commander worth his rank knows the value of good information.
Indeed.
Good work
And?
destroying those spires. The more frozen wasteland those spires create, the more advantage the frost giants will have over us.
True. Alright, and finally.
With the hands dead, their forces will be that much more in disarray, and that much less prepared for our next attack.
That's how it should be, right? Okay, clear the path.
Helped us win. We're going to be moving against the frost giants in force soon. Take out some more of the frost giant army on your way up the top of the mountain. It'll be a big help when the time comes for our army to strike.
Okay, so I have to take out 15 troops of any kind. And then the final climb. That sounds rather final, doesn't it?
By destroying those spires and slaying the hands, you've dealt the giants a mighty blow. We may have the opportunity now to deal even more damage, if the information you collected from our scouts is correct. Talk to Orif Mountwatch, my spy master here. He will explain to you what it is that we would ask you to do.
Oh, right. So, Orin, you are who we're supposed to talk to?
Climb to the top of Icespire Peak.
I guess so.
Listen closely. Our 2 best agents, Aaron Rockstrider and Rurik Hillhelm, are stationed at the very top of Icespire Peak. In their messages, they said that there was an opportunity for a small force to strike a blow against the frost giants. The message was too short for specifics, however. Florin and I agree that this opportunity cannot be passed over. We've just completed digging out our secret tunnel to Jotunstead. Take the tunnel, then climb up to the top of the mountain. Make contact with the 2 scouts and see what exactly this opportunity is.
Oh, all right. Stop here in the fire for a second. And then we're going to take the secret tunnel to Jotunstead.
Hey, you're the adventurer who's been helping us out, aren't you?
That I am.
It's finished. You can use it to go all the way up to Jotunstead.
I will. That's where I'm going to go now. Oh, I didn't send her all the way for training. Go ahead and do that. So we finished the final climb. Got a couple people who can begin training. Alright, we'll send both Rupert and Rawl away. And then... So Romek is now fully leveled up. Fully leveled up. I think I'm going to summon him now. Over Rain. And let's see. So I have to slay 15 troops of any kind. And then head up the... Well, I'm going to go this way. I don't necessarily have to go back down the mountain. Haha! 51! Holy moly! No. Thank you. I would taste terrible. I can assure you of that. I'm actually going to come up here and talk to Aaron, Rockstrider, and Rurik. Aaron and Rurik. I'm going to level up too. It's a little closer than going all the way back down. I have discovered a new respawn point too. I don't know if these enemies will make... Will they count towards my count? Yep, they did. Look at that. Ooh, those are some big footprints there. There we go. Back into our fire. Ooh, I can't open either of these packs. But let's talk to Aaron, a Rockstrider.
Oh, it's good to see someone who isn't part of the Frost Giant army. What brings you all the way up here?
Well, I'm gonna find out.
It's only me here. That information we sent back wasn't easy to get. Rurik didn't make it.
Oh, poor Rurik. Well, what do you got for us?
Notice the winter wolves in Hrimnir's army, eh? Well, Rurik and I found out where they're coming from. Not only that, but we found the big one. Their patriarch. Naturally, we're going to have to put the big dog down. If we strike too soon, though, it's a one-way trip. I need you to kill a bunch of these wolves and trolls on this ice shelf. Less to fight on the way out, you know.
Okay. Alright, so slay trolls and winter wolves. I still have to clear enemy troops, and I think that if I continue dealing with like these small... Oh, maybe not these golems. I'm gonna run past them. I don't think they'll follow me. They're hard to deal with in such a small space. Oh, they're gonna show up anyway. Oh, dang. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna have them follow me as long as they want to follow. And there, they stopped. They stopped following. Gave up. Ah, so that completed clear the path. So I'm looking for trolls and wolves. Now they're up here. I believe. Oh, and so many frozen people. I feel just as frozen. See, there are a couple trolls up there. Several, actually. Any wolves, too? It'd be great to just be able to get all 6 out at once. But I'll be able to take 3. Oh, I do see a wolf there, so there's 4. And who else? Okay, so a couple of goblins and 2 more trolls. This should do it. Yep. And yep. Okay. So back down to Aaron we go. I think I can get on my bear. Can I grab this? There's something stuck in the rocks up there. Yep. Okay. We will head on down. Because we took care of those things for her. And she'll accept to clear the path as well. Just gonna sneak by those golems. I'm like, follow if you want. Okay, and then we will talk to Aaron. Turn these in.
The path is clear now, eh? Pretty impressive.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're something else, aren't you? Fewer trolls make easy work. Nice.
All right. The Icy Guardian.
Now that you've created a distraction, you have a small window where you won't be trapped inside if you go into the Rime Hound's den. Well, I mean, you probably won't be trapped. Hey, don't look at me like that. In this business, we don't deal in absolutes. But really, this might be our only chance. The den is right nearby, and inside is the last major obstacle standing between us and the giants. Go in and kill that Rime hound for me, would ya?
Oh, sure. Not like I'm doing anything else. Alright. Now, I did level up, and I haven't actually leveled up yet. And then I got another companion notice. Was somebody done training? That I'm going to have to check. When I get inside, I'll be able to stop in a campfire and see what's what. Oh, my goodness. Look at those giant footprints. Ah! The Rime hound is a big puppy. All right. Okay, so let me stop here, because I may be able to summon somebody else in addition to dealing with my powers. Nope, I'm not sure what I saw. Maybe I was just seeing things. Okay, so powers. Powers. Where's my level 50 powers? Steel Grace. I haven't actually activated this. I really need to. What are my other two class features? Steel Blitz and Enhanced Mark. Alright, I think I'm actually going to take... I'm going to keep Steel Blitz, and I'm going to take Steel Grace. Oh, combat superiority. Sorry, that's what I was active. When a foe hits you... Yes. Yes. Well... I don't... Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to have Steel Grace and Steel Blitz. Sure. I can't believe I forgot to activate that before. Okay, so let's see. I was debating on where to distribute my points last time, and I think I'm going to continue with I'm in the wrong. Take Measure. Let's go with that. Okay. Romek is with me, and I'm ready to go. Ready into the den of the Rime hound. Ooh, there are steps over there? Nope, nothing. Okay, so on we go. From this, it looks like I'll get a shield. So that sounds good to me. Ooh, they were running up to face certain doom. All right. Delicious bones. Fresh bones. I presume they were talking about me. All right. There's just some really pretty landscapes there. Oh my goodness. All right, let's not get too distracted by the lovely ice structures. And more enemies on the loose. Oh, you got right in the line of that wolf. And is that it? All right, that's it. And away we go. I think the goblins were telling the wolves not to eat them. I guess they don't all get along very well sometimes. But regardless, everybody's got to go. All right. More stuff. Something I can't open. And away we go. I see the Rime Hound's marker on the map. I'm not too sure exactly how big this area is. Oh, traps. Oh, gosh. Glad I saw them. No guarantee I'll still avoid them. Okay. All right, so there's two. One of them was tripped. And... Oh! Oh my god, I'm so... I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Oh my god! I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that was that floor was solid. That's what I was thinking. Let me stop. Let me stop here. That was kind of dumb. There are these. I have these moments in these dungeons, underground and rock formation dungeons, where my mind says, "Yes, you can go up this path, but there is no path and there is no floor underneath it." All right, so I'm injured. So let me take a look at my injury, my inventory, because maybe I should equip a power or a potion or something. I don't have a ton. I have a greater power of force. Yeah, let's take that. Greater power of force. And I'll go ahead and use an invocation blessing as well. Great. All right, so I'm healed up. And I'll be a bit more powerful. You know, I could also use my Lantern of Revelation at any time to increase my power. I don't just have to do it during boss battles. Oh, so let's get back up to where we were. The nice thing is that all the enemies that you killed will stay killed. You don't have to go back and fight everything that you already fought. This time, we'll just stay on the path rather than looking for things in awkward places. All right, shouldn't take us too long. We're almost back up there. And actually, I can already see an increase in my run speed if it's not obvious. So, yay. Ooh, trap. Ooh, lots of traps. All right. Oh. Oh, I don't want to fall in a trap. I want to get out of the way. Done. Oh, didn't trip a single trap. Sweet. All right. Through. We are closing in on the Rime Hound. Oh. I think I need religion to deal with. Yeah, that. Which I don't have. Not a cleric. Or a paladin. I'm just a super great fighter. Guardian fighter. Okay, I think this is it. You ready, Romek? Yep, there we go, the Rime Hound. Big and nasty. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and activate. Daily power and my lantern. Yep. Mark my targets. And get out of the way. That's kind of an odd effect when he pops giant ice chunks out of his body. See, and I'm right in the way. I needed to not be in the way. And I am dying. So I'm going to use some of my Stone of Health. Because apparently I'm just not doing so well during this battle. Once again, I don't have a healing companion with me, which is part of the issue. Oh my goodness, I don't want to die. Another potion here. Yeah, it does make me think that I will probably, at least through dungeons, have Rupert or Rawl with me. Because I am too... just too unwilling to get out of the way. I really need the healing. Okay, that's it. Anything else more to collect? Some more money. All right, let's get our reward. The Icebane Shield. Oh, it looks to be better. Not as cool looking as my current shield, but let's take a quick look at it. I don't think it's quite as cool looking anyway. And it's right here. Icebane Shield. Better defense. Power over deflection. But I can add deflection with my enchantment. Yeah, let's equip it. Let me take the old enchantment out of the old one. Okay. See a few things here to identify. I'm going to take a minute to identify them. A restoring ring. Okay. Vital belt. Ooh, that is much better than what I have on. Plus it gives me a bit of HP, so let's take it. Piercing ring, armor penetration. Huh. Think about it. Parrying gauntlets, better defense and deflection. Yep, taking them. Take the enchantment out of the old ones. Oops, where'd they go? There we go. Alright, and what else? Not better armor. Ooh. Better helmet. Yes, I'm going to go back to the winged helmet, aren't I? Yep. And another ring. Piercing ring. I think I'm going to equip one of those. And I'm going to equip the one that gives me life steal. Sounds evil. But that'll be good when I'm in battle and I'm dying for no particular reason. You know, you notice that I'm not identifying stuff I can't use. All this red stuff is not for my class. Unless it's already been identified. I don't bother using my identification scrolls that way. Eventually I'm going to hit a point where I won't be able to use the identification scrolls that I currently have, because I believe they'll only work up to items that are level 59. And at that point, if I'm holding any level 59 or below items, I'll go ahead and identify the things and just sell them. What was I doing? Character sheet. Go back to my gear, and reinsert my Azure enchantment into my gauntlets and my silvery enchantment into my shield. So there we go. We're looking okay. Man, the helmet is just goofy, but I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it. I see a lot of characters who don't use helmets. I presume it's because they don't like them, but you know, I'm just like, defense, 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 defense. Give me whatever gives me more defense, because I'm terrible at defending myself. Okie dokie. So we're going to go on through. And we have to go back to Aaron. Okay. And let's see what she has to say about the Rime Hound being completed. Or done. Defeated.
The Rime Hound dead. Things will be much easier up here.
Well, I hope so. She has something else.
Before you return to Florin, I need to ask you a favour. Orif selected me and Rurik to plant our flag atop Icespire Peak. They picked us because we're the best, but even we're not perfect. We got ambushed further up the mountain. Rurik didn't make it. I'd like to tell his family that his last mission was a success. If you could find Rurik's body, you could recover the flag and plant it right at the gates of that frost giant's home. If you could do that, I think Rurik would be pretty happy.
Okay. So that's going to require us to head up the mountain, this very impressive mountain. And we'll see at this point just how troublesome we are. See how far we can make it before we get knocked off. My favorite game of games. And let's go on up. So yeah, poor Rurik. He's, as Aaron said earlier, he did not make it. So, unfortunately, he is up here. Alright, nobody seems very inclined to fight, so I'm good with that. So let's see, where is he? So there's his flag. Yep, I think this is Rurik, is it? Yeah. Oh, I will carry out this last wish. So now we climb up the very, very treacherous looking peak. We'll just let the enemies follow. I may have to fight them on the way back, but We shall see. And there we go. So we'll plant the flag. And that's it. So we have to return to Aaron. Now you'll see here that this looks like a place you can go, and it is Icespire's Frozen Heart. So that's a dungeon, an end dungeon for this area, a group dungeon. So again, while we will complete the Icespire Peak as much as we can, it won't be, ooh, it won't be officially completed in our campaign's list. Sorry, I just saw that there and I was like, oh, let's stop and get something. Okay. Okay, enough. So I think that's going to do it. Let's head back to Aaron and see if there's anything else we have to do. My sense is no, but let's find out. All right, bear. I feel like the bear is perfectly suited. He kind of on stairs going down. He kind of bottoms out a little bit in his animation. All right. I know. Oh, I know. Everybody's just ready to wants a piece of me now that you know the Rime Hound's done. Like, well. Too bad for you. Okay. I know. All right, all right. We'll finish you guys as well. Don't want to leave anybody unfounded here. All right. Is that it? Can I go now? Got somebody waiting for me down here, so you know, I'd appreciate just being left alone. No. Oh, you little dastardly fools. Come on, bear. Down we go. Oh, they didn't shoot enough arrows at me. I missed. The golems are too slow. We'll just stay to the left here. And we will talk to Erin. Let her know that we did what she asked.
Thank you for doing that. Rurik wasn't the first partner I've lost. And he won't be the last. But it's never easy.
Oh.
Thanks for helping me out with Rurik's flag. Anyway, we need to let Flora know about the Rime Hound. I still have intel to gather up here at the peak. So it's up to you to deliver the news.
Okay. That I can do. So let's go on down and talk to Florin. And tell him that we have been successful against the Rime Hound. Down we go, the icy shelf. Oh, my poor bear. Alright, this will be interesting. I'm now about 3 levels ahead of most of the enemies here, if not more. So they may not be as troublesome as they had been being, have been being. I try to think of how to speak. Yeah, there are a few that notice me, but not many actually. I honestly would have expected. Oh. Stop for some sparkly things. I might regret it. Alright, let's see if we can get to Ice Hammer safely. And down we go. See, there aren't like there weren't a ton of quests in this area, but in this region, but it's big and everything's very spread apart. So it felt, I don't know, it didn't take that long, to be honest. Didn't we just start this in the last video? So maybe an hour? All right, Florin. We got some good news for you.
The Rime Hound is dead? I see that Aaron and Rurik's information was invaluable to our efforts. The tide has turned in our favor now. Victory is within our grasp.
Oh, that's good to hear.
You have turned the tides of battle on Icespire Peak. You have freed the Mithril Mine, given me back my hammer, slain our enemy's most deadly servants. You have done more than we could ever ask. Return to your friends in Neverwinter, and tell them they shall have the friendship and aid of the Icehammer clan, for as long as I draw breath.
Alrighty. Now, Icespire's Frozen Heart is the group dungeon, so I'm just going to close that. I must be going now, sorry. So that's great. So yeah, if I go to my campaigns list, Icespire will remain open, so to speak, until the Frozen Heart is completed. But we are going to move on now. Now I have the option again of going back to the Enclave to turn in this particular campaign. But I think I'm going to instead go directly from here into the Chasm. And we'll do it again like last time. So we'll turn in both to Nox at once. Because I can start the Chasm now and once again probably, finish it in the next video. That sounds very optimistic, I think. The Chasm, there's a lot to do in the Chasm. We'll see how it goes. I feel though like within a solid hour you can probably complete, one area fully or get very close to it. So it's a little more mentally rewarding than when you're playing through a game and like one quest takes an hour. In a sense, if you think of this as in the terms of the campaigns themselves, one campaign taking an hour. Well, yeah, I guess it depends on how you look at it. I prefer to think of it as many quests in a single hour can be done. So that's nice. All right, we're going to get ourselves... At this point, we're heading right back to the beginning. We're almost there. But not quite. It's like, oh no, we still have a few more spots to revisit. Okay. But we'll get there. Before too long. Oh, Bear. Don't worry, you can make it. I believe in you. All right, back to the front. And back through the camp here. Oh my goodness, and we keep on going through. You know what? I haven't even thought, as I said before, I completely forgot about my bounties. I think that the mithril nuggets that I've been collecting here count as bounties. Maybe I will actually stop at the end or the beginning of the level and see. Oh, I didn't make it. Really? Really? That's how we're going to end this? Fine, you be that way. You be that way. See how it turns out. Not good. Oh, I thought I got on my bear, but he disappeared on me. Okay. Oh. And yep. Oh, there's a nugget. Thanks. Okay, finally back to Torrendar. And... nope, couldn't catch me. If I lead them all the way back to camp, the There are actually some soldiers here who will dispose of them readily. Readily dispose of them. Gosh, that seems like it took a good 5 minutes. Not that it's slow, but that's kind of slow. All right. All right, let me just take a minute here. Is there a bounty dude over here? There is. There is. Let's just see. Icehammer Bounty Master. Gosh, yes, I have 74 things. Well, let's take one of those. And I'll take one of those. And I can't take the other thing. Let me take a...
for the Smiths somehow.
Let's open them and see what we got. Maybe there's a cool sword or something in there. The Unique Partisan's Shield, level 153. Or the Unique Partisan's Longsword, power and recovery. I did just get a new shield. So maybe I'll keep the shield and take the longsword. Nice. Sure, let's equip that. And I'll take the enchantment out of my current longsword. Or the old longsword. And let's see what else I got. Oh, and another sword. Let's see. Cruel Longsword of Restoration. Power, lower, critical strike. No. Oh, I like what I picked. I'll go on back into my character sheet and re-enchant my sword. Okay. There we go. You know, I could go back to the other levels and actually turn in my the bounties that I picked up, but the stuff that I get is not going to do me any good, so there. Okay. So out we go. And now we're going to go right to the chasm and kick things off there. I'm not sure what well, in about 10 minutes. So we got about 10 minutes. I should be able to at least get a couple things done here. So talk about going from one extreme to the other. If Icespire Peak is like the highest point of the high in Faerun, this is low. This is like underground, I believe. Okay. So I'm going to stop here at my fire just to claim that just in case I die and I end up here. So we have to talk to Captain Markath.
Hope you're ready to kill some plague changed. We've got a big quota to fill. All of them.
That's a big
You're here to
quota.
help? You ain't got any sign of the plague on you. You're either the bravest adventurer to wander into Scarkeep, or the stupidest. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Mainly because we need the bodies. We're here because we volunteered to be the first line of defense against the plague changed. I guess you're here because the folks topside got my message about weird things going on around here. Well, weirder than normal.
Weirder than normal. Oh, indeed. Okay. How can we help?
The folks topside don't like dealing with us much for fear of catching the plague. We only really get supplies when we get new recruits. The rest we have to scavenge from buildings here in the chasm. We're running short on weapons and supplies to arm our soldiers. Real soon we'll be using rocks, sticks, and harsh language. You look pretty well armed. You think you can help? Head into the broken barracks to the northwest and recover whatever weapons and supplies you can find.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I can handle that. And does this guy have something for us as well?
Just staring, you know?
I don't know, but
Everyone who spends
what?
time here at the chasm is bothered by nightmares. It gets so a guy doesn't want to sleep, you know? For me, the nightmares are always the same. It's those blue fire eyes. Have you seen them? They're just horrible floating eyes. Nothing but an eye. Staring right at you. I can feel them staring at me, even behind the walls of the keep. I still feel it. They're staring at me, mocking me. Do me a favor, will ya? Put out a few of those eyes. It might not stop the nightmares, but I'll rest just a little better.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I'll see what I can do. We're going to head out into this very oddball place. It's very strange, kind of broken and topsy-turvy. Okay, so we're going to see what we could do about recovering weapons and supply caches. The broken barracks. Only ghosts and shadows serve here now. And looks like we're welcomed by a weapons cache. So that's pretty cool. Now we're looking around for other things like that, as well as these blue fire eyes, which are pretty obvious. Ooh, look at that. Gather supplies. Need that too. So there, the blue fire eyes are exactly as they sound. Now, most unfortunately, they're also surrounded by some rather formidable creatures. No match for my sword, though. There's more weapons. Okay. And let's head in further and see what else we can find. Ooh, and I was like, happy to see the... Oh, sometimes the items will drop from enemies. Like there's a weapons cache and a supply cache that two enemies dropped. So there's more supplies. Okay, so we're almost done with that. Those two. Ooh, box. Sorry, I'll stop doing that stupid sound. Supply pack. Okay, we'll need one more of those. Fire eyes. A couple more here. And one more supply pack. Awesome. I see some more fire eyes down here. So not too terribly difficult. Not the easiest. Dealing with some of these with some of these guys is not easy. Weapons cache. Excellent. So that completes that. Those two. I need 2 more blue fire eyes. Now, oh, there's only one here. What? Usually they're in pairs. That stinks. It's not a straggler down here, is there? No. Alright, let's head back up and see if we can find another set of blue fire eyes. You are not them. Do I see any more? Yes, there's a couple more. Head around here. Oh, well there's a couple right here. And alright. Excellent. So those are the 3. Or 2? 3? 2. 2 quests. Well, one of the quests had 2 parts, so we got what we needed, and I think what I'm going to do is head back up. I'll gather my whatever the next quests are, and then we'll probably call the video. I don't know that I can do much else in 5 minutes. Alright, we'll talk to Marka.
Plague change mustering down below, and I'm stuck here begging for enough
Well
rest
done.
to keep my men
Now we've
fed.
got a chance to strike back at these creatures.
Oh, good. Oh, 52!
We could really use someone like you at our forward base. I want you to report to Lieutenant Trell at Fort Precipice. But there is something you can do on your way. Maybe you've noticed those blue plague fire geysers nearby. They're setting the ruins ablaze and spawning all kinds of plague-changed creatures. If we don't do something soon, they'll overwhelm Scarkeep. Luckily, some of the recovered supplies included dwarven blasting runes. Tossing a rune into a plague fire geyser should cause it to collapse. I'd be obliged if you'd knock out a few geysers on your way to Fort Precipice.
Alright, I think I can do that. Let's turn in another quest to Sethrun.
Yeah? You put out some of those blue fire eyes? Hey, yeah, I can feel it. They're not as much staring now. Nice work. Damn things really get on my nerves, you know?
Oh, I can imagine. All right, so let's see. Well, now I have about 5 minutes left. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll try to do this as the sergeant suggested. As I go on my way to Fort Precipice, I will extinguish 3 plague fires. And then we'll end the video once we reach the fort. The plague fire. Funeral pyre of a dead goddess. So that was 1 plague fire. And we have to, there's more of them down at the bottom of the hill here. Ooh. Those things are nasty, those mind warps. Oh. Actually, everything in this level is just kind of bizarrely, sort of a bunch of bizarre creatures, plague changed and aberrant and so on. All right, let's explode this one. And we got 1 more here. I'll count for 3. Oh, that was evil, evil, evil. Okay. No. What happened? Oh, that was that was Romek. That was not the enemy. Thanks, Romek. All right. Get this explosive. There we go. So now we're going to go to the Fort Precipice, and we will report to. Oh, really? I don't even know where those things came from. Sometimes you just get blinders on when you're riding your mounts around. Oh, giving Romek a run for his money there. Yeah, the plague gazers are nasty. They unleash those singular beams that do a number on your health. Oh, I have to level up. I see that I have mail waiting as well. I wonder if it's more from Riftel. Or something else. Okay. This is good. Because I see fire here. Well, that's good. So let's turn in what we need to Trell. So Trell is in here.
The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poorly. Their numbers seem limitless, while we are so few.
That's a tough battle.
So, you are the source of the blasts we heard coming from the burning road. Well done. I'm happy to have some of those geysers sealed, and even happier to have a volunteer to lend us a hand.
That is excellent. So let's grab a point of pride.
Our company is a grim unit, but a proud one. We bore our company colors bravely into battle, but lost them in the fight when we were nearly overwhelmed. The loss of that banner feels like a personal insult to every soldier in this command. It would be a great boost to our faltering morale if you could recover it. If you manage to recapture the banner, bring it here and raise it on the flagpole above the battlements. But be forewarned, the place where it now lies is guarded by some of the most formidable creatures we have yet faced.
All right, I'll heed that warning. And we'll pick up this. Sorry, I was reading the lore, the Order of the Girded Healers, a healing hand amid chaos. Another quest giver here.
Every duty diminishes Torm, and every success adds to his luster. Many Scar Company soldiers fell in our counteroffensive, and their bodies were not recovered. Every surviving member of the company feels the shame of leaving slain comrades behind. Those soldiers deserve a proper funeral. I've asked Lieutenant Trull for permission to lead a recovery detail, but he is unwilling to risk the living for the sake of the dead. If the bodies were clearly marked and prepared for recovery, I am certain Lieutenant would allow a group of volunteers to recover the remains. I can supply you with marker flags and shrouds. Will you use them to mark our fallen comrades?
Yes, I shall. Okay. Now I see that there's actually somebody else out here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Private Blackforge.
You ain't got the stink of the plague changed on you, so I assume you're here to help.
That I am.
You arrived too late to join our counter-offensive against the creatures of the Chasm. Consider yourself lucky. We did pretty well at first, but then they brought up a pack of those Nothic brutes. Those beasties smashed our lines to pieces and cut down our spellcasters. Only a handful of us managed to retreat to this position. Now it looks like the enemy's gathering for an attack on the fort. We'll be hard-pressed to resist them, especially if they have a strong force of Nothic brutes in their vanguard. If you really want to help out, hunt down some Nothic brutes.
Okay. Ooh, so we'll have a lot to do here. So I am going to stand in my fire, and I'm just going to quickly level up. What was I leveling? Let's see. Steel Grace. Let's finish out that for now. And we'll go back to my feats. And again, I think I'm going to continue on here with Take Measure. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and I am going to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will join me next time as I continue my adventures here in Neverwinter. Thank you so much for the company. If you would, please stick around now and check out all the other videos that we have up here on Virtual Bastion's YouTube channel, and find us elsewhere at virtualbastion.com. We're on Twitter at Virtual Bastion, and we're on Facebook, facebook.com/Virtual Bastion. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Abomination slain.